Hello, I'm going to go through my recent haul items with you today, starting off with some less glamorous items, but here we go. So from Target, just some of these cosmetic wedges, nothing special here, but I'm going to try some paint techniques with those. And I thought we'd see how we get on with the cheaper ones before going on to anything fancy with those. Okay, then moving on, Michael's in store. So a couple of things from there. I've got two cute little sketchbooks, just their artist lofts. These are tiny weeny ones, but I thought they'd be really cool for things like this book that I've picked up, which was the cat drawing book. So I figured that I can do little practices, have one for cats, and then I've also got a book on coloring techniques somewhere, so I'm going to go through all my different color pencil techniques and have little practice books for those as well. So I thought those would be really handy. Next, also from Michael's, I picked up with the 50% off coupons that they do. So Dr. P.H. Martin's Bleed Proof White. I'm going to do a big video coming up on all different white mediums that you can use on top of different materials, so pencils, pens, watercolors, all that stuff. And obviously I wanted to use this because I hear that this is the stuff that apparently won't let the colors underneath bleed up through the white. So we're going to try that out and see how that compares to something like a Posca pen and various different other mediums. And then they were doing a buy one get one or buy one get one half price, I think, on their Artist Lofts canvas. So I got myself some canvas panels so that I can try and do some more painting this year, which I haven't done much of at all since I've moved. So that's that. Then from Amazon, I finally got myself some brushos. I have wanted these for years and years and years and years, and I haven't used these yet, but I just signed up to do some of Lindsay the Frugal Crafter's art classes from her previous years, and there were some really cool ones that used brushos, so I figured that would be a good opportunity to get some of these. I did get a lot of gift cards, of course, from friends and students over before the Christmas break, so I had a lot of pocket money to put down on some nice things to play with in the upcoming year. Brushos, if you don't know, but I'm sure you will do, but if you don't know, they are a powdered watercolor, and the colors are very granulating, and they have different color pigments within them. So you can sprinkle these down like a powder, spritz with a bit of water, and then poof, all the colors separate. Or you can mix this up in a palette and turn it into a watercolor. What have I got here? I've just got the basic 12 starter pack, I guess. And this one I got off Amazon, but I think it came in from Australia, but the shipping was really fast, but it was just the better price that I could get for this set, and it was a better price than elsewhere online. So that could be a cool addition. Might make some really nice background pages for coloring books, but also, like I say, I want to do more art this year, so I'm going to bring some of this into different watercolor paintings and have a little play. Okay, then I have my Blicks order, and I already own the Neocolor 2 Caran d'Ache crayons. So this is just kind of like a nice addition to being a bit of a Caran d'Ache fangirl. It's obviously the Neocolor ones. So if you don't know what these crayons are all about, these are the wax-based or the water-resistant crayons, and the Neocolor 2s are the ones that are water-reactive. So you can turn them into nice backgrounds and things just by applying water. I wanted these ones though because I want to do some resist techniques, and also because I want to experiment in this year with using the crayons as a base layer or a background, and then layering on top with colored pencils, because they should play nicely. I haven't opened these yet, so let's take a little peek at what colors we get. And the 40 color tin set is the full range. The Neocolor 2s come in a lot more colors, but I think there's less demand and less market for the Neocolor 1s because I guess they're a bit similar to regular crayons, maybe something like that. So you get your cute little stickers, which come in all their products, I think. A little vellum info, and then here's all the colors we get. And I'm hoping that these colors, even though there's only 40, that they're still going to match up with the Neocolor 2s. The white is apparently very, very opaque. That's also going to be featured in my white mediums video that I'm going to do for you. So what I did in this cute little box that they packaged it in, this box contains an entire 1 extra crayon. So if you do get these and you like these, you might want an extra white to throw in on that as well. But yes, these came in from Blicks, so these were a better price. Put that in there. Better price when I was shopping around for them, so that's why I chose there. Let's see if I can get this in. Oh, that's cute. There's some more information on the inside sleeve, so a nice use of packaging. And then I have some Canson XL Sand Grain Dry Mixed Media. Ooh, okay. So I haven't used sand grain before, but it is a very fine grit, sandy texture. So I'm thinking pastels, crayons, pencils, all that kind of stuff I want to have a little play with. This as a surface. It's not super thick, but since there's no water being added, it should be perfect for what I want to play with. Okay, then I went to Cult Pens. Now, Cult Pens I used to order from back in the UK, but they will ship to the US, and they actually offer free shipping over, I believe it's $140, or at least that's what they're saying today. Over $140, they'll still do free shipping to America. Takes an extra few days, extra week or whatever, but I did a bit of a splurge there. So let's take a look at some of the goodies from Cult Pens. Alright, so I have 2 different papers that I wanted to try out. Let me move the box. Alright, so here we go. The toned paper from Derwent and the black mixed media paper, also from Derwent. So they're based in the UK, I believe. So all of the UK brands, and this is, you'll find out why I did an order with them in a moment. All of the UK big name brands and other European brands you can probably find cheaper closer to their location. So the pricing made sense to shop at Cult Pens. Okay, so this is again very thin. I don't know if I will love it, but I'm going to do some practicing on the different colorways here. So this is why I bought this, because of the different tones. So that could be a nice addition. And then the black mixed media paper, hopefully it's thicker. Oh yeah, okay. Now we're getting into the realms of a more durable cardstock. So yeah, this one is 300 grams, all acid free, lovely, lovely, lovely. Says it's heavyweight and will work for wet and dry media, so I will be the judge of that. If you haven't seen my video before on their metallic pencils on black. That's it. That's all you need to know. But any kind of metallic. So I have the Paul Rubens metallic watercolor set, metallic ink pads, all sorts of different things. And if you stick them on black, if you use black as a base, everything just pops and sparkles and it's gorgeous. So I can't remember why I bought this, but I have a reason for it. I'll find out. Future Becky will figure it all out. Okay, so we all know what happened this year with Inktense. This is why I went to Cult Pens and, had to get an order over the free shipping amount. The new colours of the Inktense range, they went up to 100 colours now. And I had only, in less than a year, owned the original 72 colours, I think it was, of Inktense pencils. So I did not want to go out and buy the new tin or buy them all individually open stock, because open stock in the US, it's a couple of dollars maybe a pencil, and it was just not, it was just not financially sensible. But Cult Pens has a bundle. Oh, that's not a good start. I've got a bit of a damaged one. I'm sure that will sharpen out, but we'll see. These pencils, because they have got such a big payoff with the water, they're going to last a long time anyway, so I'm not too worried. And I will double check these, but because they have pre-made bundles of just the new colours. So if you're trying to just top up from the 72 to the 100, then you can get just this bundle, which will fill in all the gaps for you, hopefully. So essentially they are open stock pencils, which they've just pulled together, but because you're getting it as a bundle, the price works out a little bit better, and the price is just so much better than buying Derwent anything open stock on this side of the ocean. So I will be swatching those out, updating my Inktense swatches and finding spaces in my watercolor pencil case for these little babies, and pulling off the barcode stickers because they annoy me. But yes, a lot of new colors, so kind of difficult, I guess, to go in and handpick exactly those colors unless you're really good at following lists and instructions. But I should have a link to everything down in the description anyway. Then a couple of extra bits to stock me up. I think I bought these just because they were on offer on the winter sales. It was like 3 for 2 or something, so a couple of Faber-Castell metallic markers. I don't think... Oh, it might be. Okay, so I assumed that this, because it didn't come in a box and it wasn't advertised as coming in a box like these two, I assumed that they were from a different line as these, but it looks like they're all the same. So yeah, it's just another gold and silver, and then I went with forest green. Is it forest? Oh, fairy forest, which is a green. Maybe that's why I have the black paper. Let's see. Yeah, that's a nice colour. I don't do metallics a lot, unless it's like a paint pen and I'm going on top of something for a little accent. But I might do. I don't know. It was 3 for 2. Okay, then what else did I get? Oh, okay. So these line markers, again, another Derwent. What do we have here? We got 3 pens, I think. Yeah. Okay. I bought these because, if I remember, let's see, Derwent line markers are super fine, free-flowing fine liners with a consistent line, ideal for both drawing and writing. They contain permanent, fast-drying pigment ink with intense colour, which dries quickly and will not move once dry. All colours are highly light fast, colours will not fade, blah 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 blah. Black, sepia and graphite, and 6 new colours in their range. I might have just bought these because they're grey. But yeah, we've got a 0.1, a 0.3 and a 0.5. So the 0.1 should be pretty cute and dainty. Yeah. Kind of want to scribble these out. and these are in the graphite color. You know, I think that might be why. I think I bought these because I thought that they would look really good at doing more outline work, but something that's going to blend in more with the picture once you've got the color and everything on there, because technically it's just going to be like permanent pencil lines. So yeah, comes in different colors if you're interested in playing with these. I think that's why I just bought these ones, just to play, but also because of the pencil like color. Then what's next? Okay, all right, so this is a set. This came together. These water brushes, I already have a bunch of them. And look, they're all ready to hand because, look at this. Okay, not that one. Right. I know I have at least 3 of them. So here was a set of 4. I like them, I use them, I keep them by the desk. But there was a nice bundle price for this set of 4, which has the 2mm fine, the 3mm medium, the 4mm large, and then the large chisel tip, which is super, super handy for doing your big washes. And as we know, you know, water brushes, they tend to wear down over time anyway, because you probably I don't know, sometimes I can be a little heavy-handed with them, because I know that that's getting, if I want more water flow, I might get a little heavy-handed with mine, and then recapping them, sometimes I can scuff up the bristles a bit. I haven't done that with those ones yet, but it just felt nice to have a backup set and to complete the set if I have lost or just didn't have all 4 to begin with. But it came with the Graphitint paint pan set, which I want to play with, and because I'm really digging the earthy tones and earthy palettes lately. So these should be a lot like the Graphitint pencils that they have, which are basically watercolor pencils, and you can, you know, mute them down. They're kind of like a graphite base rather than an ink or anything else. So it's just colored water soluble graphite really. And they've brought out the little paint palette set, and I think though that they're not an exact like for like, if that makes sense. So I think when I saw some reviews where possibly Coloring Bliss, I think she was comparing them, possibly the Frugal Crafter, I forget, but maybe they both have, because they're both great channels. But they were comparing the pencils to the pans, and there were a few differences, and I think even some of the light fast ratings vary between the pencils and the pans. But I liked the idea of having these for larger washes and then going in with fine detail on the pencil side of things. So I don't know, I want to play with this stuff. This is what I want to get into this year, is more playing and experimental and, you know, just having fun. Comes with a cute little travel brush, not as good as this one probably, but probably nice enough. It's that little sponge to wipe off the brush tip. So, you know, just a really cute palette from them. And you can almost see the British flag on it, or the English flag. I think that's kind of what the design's supposed to be, because there's not enough lines on that for it to be the Great Britain flag. Oh, forgot me little bit of vellum. There we go. And then there was one more big thing that I got. Also from Cult Pens. Yeah, I did it. Let's open this together. This is the Posca 54 pen set. And I'm about running out on all of the key colors of the other paint pens that I've been using whenever I've used paint pens of the standard nib size. I've been using my Spectrum Noir paint pens, and they're, you know, I'm not going to be buying those open stock or anything. I have got some Poscas. Obviously, if you've seen my other videos, I recommend the sets of the white pens and the sets of the black pens because they can be used quite versatile. They can be used quite versatilely. Love those, and I have a few of the, in fact I can show you because I have my color swatches of what I have already. I've got the glitter ones. That one exploded, but I wasn't going to redo my color chart. So I've got the glitter 3 ml, the 3 ml nib, which are kind of cute for little accents. I've got the metallic little set here, and I've got the 1MR nibs in a few colors. And I also found that even just swatching out the smaller nibs, that the paint just seemed to lay down a lot smoother without any harsh lines per se, and that's really hard to achieve with an acrylic paint pen anyway. But it kind of made me think that perhaps there would definitely be a big experience change between using these and another, you know, other more affordable brands of paint pens. This set was on offer, so the whole bundle is obviously saving money. And again, I shopped around for quite a while for these, and I couldn't find them this side of the ocean for this kind of price. So it made sense. So let's have a ooh. Look. Oh, I'm spoiled. Look at these. Okay, so there is a variety of nibs, and obviously all the blacks and the whites should be duplicates for me. But well, okay, I don't even know this case. This. How cool is that? They are little Velcro. Okay, well, since they are going to allow me to remove panels, let's see what we have. Okay, little pamphlet. Okay, cool. But where do you tell me the color chart? Okay, we've got a color chart, and we've got the nib sizes. So usually whenever I've bought or listed the black sets and the white sets, you can get like a full set of every one of these nibs in the sets if you buy the full one. So like either all blacks or all whites. You get the brush, you get the chisel, you get the what we call this broad chisel. Oh, sorry, this one's the double XL broad bullet, versatile bullet, universal bullet, very fine tip, and the precise. These are my favorites for the details. So putting little white highlights, or if I'm doing something more whimsical, putting, you know, whichever color. And that's another thing that I wanted to bring into my coloring this year, is doing less reliance on white. And if I want to put a highlight in, turning to more of an acrylic fine detail in a different color rather than just white. So let's have a quick look through. Right, so this looks like the 1MR. So these are the finer ones that we have in this set. And yeah, I don't see any others. Okay, so that's good because this is kind of what I have already, this size. In the other colors, so we've got a white, a silver, a gold, a yellow, a red, and a black. Very useful. Then we move up to the 5M over here, which I think looks like it might be, no, these are 3Ms. Where's the others? Okay, all right, I see. This set here is all 5Ms. These are 5Ms, but then we've also got 5Ms down here as well. So I might have to do some rearranging in this case. But I like how I can put in extra ones of my own in here. It's a shame they didn't make these individual loops, but I suppose they don't know what size we want to fill that space with. So, okay, I'll have a little play with that. We've got gold, silver, red, pink. Then I guess we've got some of the fancier colors, like red wine. So this is a really nice sort of array of various colors and nibs. So you're not getting too much of any one thing. Violet, that's one of their standard colors, I think. Okay, so more blues than what I thought they had. So that's really cool. Greens, teals, you know, those kind of ranges, they're really handy. Then we have these nice big chisels. Oh, also I noticed that these are completely, they don't have the plastic shrink wrap that you usually get on a new one. Let me see if I've got one. Yeah, so here we go. So here's an unopened Posca, and it's completely covered in plastic. So I'm glad I don't have to unwrap every single one of these. That's all I'm saying. Okay, so nice range here. Here's some more. So it looks like, and this is good for me, it looks like there are none of the novelties. So there's no metallics other than the gold and silvers that we've seen, and there's no glitter pens for these. So, oh look, beige. Cool. You're getting like all like the main colors really. Ah, saying that, we've got some fluorescence though. Ooh, black light. Okay. I'm gonna have to swatch these out. I can't, it's just so chunky, I can't get it back in. And then the top row. Look at these. I mean, what color is that? That's their navy blue. Dark brown. Khaki green. Light green. Yeah. Lilac and violet, I think. Is this their violet? Yeah. So ivory. Okay, so they have an ivory and a beige. Okay, cool. So it seems like most of the colors are represented somewhere in this set. It might just be in a different nib. But, you know, as you can see from here, they don't all come in every nib. The blacks and the whites do, but not every single color. So some of those colors are kind of harder to chase down. Alright, so yeah, so these are the classic colors, the glittery, the neon, and the metallic. So we've got some neons, we've got some gold and silver in different sizes, and then the rest are classic colors in different nibs. Very exciting. I'm gonna have to take some time to figure out what to play with first. Now, I think swatching is always going to be first though. Swatching and then filling in this gap with some of my other random ones, because they're just living, my other Posca colours are just living life in a pot right now, so I might try and, you know, get them in there. Okay, cool. Well, thank you for letting me show you that, and I'll drop in the links of where I found everything at the better prices for you if you're interested. Take a little look, have fun, treat yourself, and yeah, let's see some more art in 2024. We deserve it. Okay, one more thing, because it's kind of crafty related, and I am a what do they call it, a superfood vegan, I don't know, but this is what I want to play with. I'm telling you, man, it's all about the little sprouting greens, the little sprouting stuff, and the micro greens. And I picked these up. You can get these on Amazon. Just throw in some water. Grow your own stuff. This stuff is expensive to buy in the grocery store, but it's super, super good for you. And you can grow it at home in like days. So not art related, but crafty, and, you know, treat yourself. More art, more beautiful food. Let's do it.